Podcast Show.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rich Myers, and welcome to the Rich Myers Podcast Show. I'm here today with Amber Jean Carman. Um, how you been?
Doing good. Been playing out quite a bit. So last night I played at the Live Oak. So downtown Nashville at the Memoriam and stuff last night. And then the night before I played at the Commodore. And then Tuesday night I played at the Green Light Bar and stuff with Nashville Universe. So been playing out quite a bit.
I listened to your track on Playing Out. I thought it was kind of unique because kids don't go out there and play anymore.
Yeah.
You're playing
I wrote it.
Xbox.
That's exactly it. I ended up and that's how I got inspired, because I was literally constantly telling my kids about, playing outside, go outside. So, and I decided it was like, I need to write a song about this. And I was telling the kids about literally how it was when I was a kid in the 80s. I was a free range kid. So we just kind of got to run and play, and our parents practically locked us out, and it was like if you got in the house, you had chores, so the more you play outside, the less you had of the chores, Of course, you still had chores, but still, it was like, they would. So, and I was one of those kids. I literally would get up in the morning. I didn't care if my clothes were clean or dirty. I was putting them on, and I was going outside, especially during the summer after school. And I'd be out playing, and we'd play things like kickball at the park and stuff. And we always had our red wagons. Like, these kids today don't even know what our wagons were like as a kid, pulling them around. So
And let's take a listen to it.
Little blonde hair, big blue eyes, a little red wagon, not far behind. I wanna go play outside. Let's go play outside. Let's go playing at the park. Let's go playing in your yard. Let's go climb that big apple tree. Let's play house on me. I wanna go play outside. Let's go play outside. Let's go swimming in the creek. Play with mud below your feet. A couple crawdads just sitting in a jar. Summertime fun in your yard. I wanna go play outside. Let's go play outside. It don't matter if it's cold. It don't matter if there's snow. A couple snowmen and a great big sled. Wintertime fun outside. I wanna go play go play, play outside. I wanna go play, play outside. Little blonde hair, big blue eyes, a little red wagon, not far behind.
Oh, that was a great song.
Thank you. A lot of people that where I play out and stuff, they recognize me as, oh, you play that song Play Outside, you know. So I joke around all the time, that's my one hit wonder out there and at the live shows. And of course, this is also one of my friend JR Boyette's. It's one of his favorites. So when he sees me on the videos, a lot of times, if you ever, you know, see it when they're live, underneath he'll be like, where's my Play Outside, you know, song. So yeah, I joke around about it. So I messed with him this last week because he was posting about him and his wife doing it, singing, and I put underneath I put under there, Play Outside. Where's the Play Outside? You know, messing with him. But yeah, that and so on that recording we did in the studio was with Dennis Money at Sweet Song Studio in Nashville. And then I have Glenn Duncan, who is playing fiddle on there, and then I also have Fred Newell, who also is playing. He's playing the lap steel on that and stuff. And I inspired by the fact that I grew up on the older country and stuff, and I wanted to kind of bring that out. Like I said, a lot of my writings, I kind of challenge myself to do different genres and styles and things like that. So this one was one of those that I grew up in old style country music and, with Brenda Lee and all them. So I wanted to kind of, you know, write one of those and bring that out with this song. So and I was so pleased with how it came out, because especially to have especially Fred Newell, Glenn Duncan, and I was trying to think, Eddie Anderson. He was the drummer on this and stuff. And so Eddie Anderson actually played for Dolly Parton as a drummer. Fred Newell actually played for Waylon Jennings and many others like Charlie Pride. And then Glenn Duncan, he has a long history with Reba McEntire and all them. So what perfect group to actually work with to bring this song out in the way that I wanted to do it. So it was really cool, because as soon as they started playing it on the set, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so cool. So and we went with it. And then of course the background singer, I always joke around about it, is yes, there is some of me of that, but then there's also Dennis Money. He's actually my background singer in there too. So so I always joke around about that, because every single one of the songs you can hear him, like it so surprises me. So, but it turned out great.
Mhm. Sounds like you had a lot of great talent on this
Yeah,
song.
absolutely. They had a long history, and the one thing that's one thing with it is sad now, but Glenn Duncan actually had a stroke, and so after, it was years after it, of course, but still, it's back when he was playing with me and stuff. So, and he is such a great talent. So very, very out there and great talent, great personality too. All of them were great, wonderful, so with doing this recording. So I definitely felt honored to be working with them.
Can you tell me about any upcoming songs, concerts, and what's next?
I am, my project is really, I am really trying to build up funds right now. I am trying to get Dreamers launched big time. I've been playing around a lot in Nashville, trying to build still, quite a bit of follows and stuff, and trying to build that to where I can be able to start actually doing paid gigs. And so my next part of this next step is to start actually being a full service band. But I also want to be able to get to where I'm using my originals on that. So I really want to try and get Dreamers launched and stuff. It really became like a big deal for me. And some of these songs are actually going to be on that recording again on this recording. So in the end will be blended in with this. And it's all because Dreamers is based on the idea of all the things that we accomplish in our lives, and so telling the kind of a little bit of a journal on my journey towards, pursuing my goals and dreams. So that is really what I wanted to bring out with this whole recording. And I've been blessed to be working with some more people in Nashville and stuff that's been really supportive and really encouraging. Everybody has those people. They have those moments, I'm sure, where there are doubts or whatever. And every time I seem like I'm walking through that step going, oh my gosh, I need to go home or whatever. I've had a lot of people that, it's ended up, I get that intervention of people. So that is actually one of the songs that, new one that I just wrote that'll be on this song too. And it's called On the Side of Life Highway. And it's literally talking about the people that have, that we run into in our lives that guide us on our paths towards our goals. And so that is another new recording that'll be on this. And then the next song that, when we do another podcast, is my song called In the End. And that one was actually nominated in 2020. It's either in 2012 or 2013. I'd have to look back on that. But that one and this song, Play Outside, were both nominated through Nashville Universe. It was just nominated, but it didn't win, but they were both nominated, and also were on the charts for V Radio Nashville for a while. So it was a really great honor to have those songs being able to get that recognition for those songs. And like I said, to everybody though, as I go in public, they'll be like, oh yeah, you're the one who sings that Play Outside song. So that's why I was like definitely having to launch this one now, and start spreading that one out. So
Okay. Is there any song that you wrote that has a special meaning to you?
all of them really do, because that's just like my song, Redbird Rumors, also that I have the song on video and YouTube and stuff. A lot of these songs I'm talking about are actually available. They're not on MP3, but they are on YouTube, and also on my I have some of them on my TikTok. I also have them on Instagram, and I also have on Facebook some of the reels of the videos and stuff of these songs. But Redbird Rumors especially is very close to dear to my heart. My grandmother was a big collector of cardinals when I was growing up, but it wasn't until when she passed away, I I keep having like signals sometimes or whatever signs would be a cardinal coming past me. But then I ended up later learning the story behind the rumor of what Redbird rumors, what cardinals meant. And I was like, I really need to write this song. So this song is in remembrance of the people in my family that were very near and dear to my heart that have passed away. So, for example, my grandmother, and also my dad, who died in a sudden accident many years ago. And I tell the story about it too. Is I'm a nurse, and one of the things with Life Turnaround, I work at the hospital in which he died. So I literally work in the ER, So, and what is now our break room was the old emergency room. So, I feel it very honored in that song. So it's a very emotional for me on that one, especially, but all of them really have but that one's a deeper one for me.
Where can people go and see your videos, music, and events?
Yeah, and I will be this week. I'm finishing up with you today. I will be Monday night and Tuesday night. I will be in Cleveland. I will be playing at North Royal, and also I'll be playing at North Royal, the Sand Trap, and then I will be playing at the Avon Lake, which is the doghouse in just outside of Cleveland. So I would be doing the show with Mr. Joe Riggs, who is who invited me to come up there and stuff. So I greatly appreciated it, being able to go up there and play with him. So on the set, and I think my both sets are like 8:30, but I will be there around 5. So if people want to say hi or whatever, come by, they're welcome to do so. So
Well, thanks for being on the show today. I really enjoyed having you.
I appreciate it very much. And I thank you very much for doing it. And I do, oh, by the way, I do have your t-shirt. Hold on just a second. I'm going to show it to you. I got to get it mailed to you. I wanted to get a print off picture so you can put it with your collection, but our printer quit working. So I can't do it. So I'm going to have to go somewhere to get it printed. Hold on just a second. So I got your shirt.
It's nice.
You have your shirt now.
It's got the cardinal on it.
Oh. And what's funny is my daughter, as soon as I ordered this shirt, she lost her mind and wanted a hoodie too right away. So we got a hoodie. She got the hoodie. So, but I'm gonna have this signed for you and send it to you along with the pictures, so you'll have them. So,
Thank you.
absolutely, thank you for you doing it.